never forget the day. I pushed the button to open the overhead door on my garage. It went up and I started backing up. Then suddenly I saw the door coming back down towards my car at a rapid rate. The door smashed into the middle of the windshield, cracking it side to side. The rearview mirror popped off the window and fell in the seat. Then the door went back up and stayed. I sat there in the car stunned. What just happened? I got out of the car and inspected the damage. The windshield was not the only thing damaged. The paint was scraped from the metal beside the windshield. The posts were dented where the door had hit. Then as I stood there, I heard the door start moving again. It came crashing down on the car one more time, shattering the window before it went back up again. I quickly grabbed a step-ladder, pulled the plug on the garage door opener and locked the door in the up position. I admit this problem was my fault. No one else is to blame for my problems with the door. I bought the cheapest one I could find. I installed it myself. I bought the cheapest opener I could find. I installed the garage door opener myself. I did not read any reviews before I purchased the door opener. It failed. It crashed. Luckily, my insurance company paid for the damage. A couple days after the door crashed on my car, I picked up the phone and called a professional overhead door installer. He came over, looked at my situation, and shook his head. He recommended replacing the door, the rails, and the garage door opener. He showed me how the system failed and why a better system would have triggered fail-safe systems to keep the door from falling on the car. That one event taught me a big lesson. I had the installer recommend the right parts. I signed a contract for him to install all the parts. My overhead door opens smoothly, quickly, and even as a remote I can activate as I pull into the drive. I have no fear of the door falling again. He even took the time to show me how the fail-safe systems worked, how to work the door if the power was out, and gave me his phone number to call if I had problems. Sometimes, do-it-yourself installations turn into nightmares, not success stories. I had learned my lesson, and a few months later when I needed to install a new screen door, I have called a professional to do the work.